what's up guys? Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School, here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, where it is still winter. Unfortunately, it's not technically spring yet. I think even though we fall on spring soon, I don't think it's going to be feeling that anytime soon. It's just weird how for the past month the temperatures, or 3 weeks anyway, have been like always around zero, always cloudy usually, just like today. Every fucking day is the same. Frankly, I'm quite bummed out by it even. Be lucky if I see any sun today. Ooh, I like the color on that Jeep. Yes, and we happen to be near de la Savane metro station. And this is Nieiges Blvd and Highway Nieiges, which is submerged here. You can see the signs. One of the marvels of the city, I guess you could say. And the La Savane metro is right over here. Yeah. And yeah. Look how fucking weird this thing looks. Cars today. Jeez, God almighty. You know you're really old school when you find most of cars today to look weird and just strange and just odd or boring or all of the above. But what's not boring though are the high-end exotic cars. Like, look at these fucking beauties, these Bentleys here. Wow. I was watching recently a guy from Hoovy's garage there, from the States there. He bought one, what was it, 2003, 6, something like that. And a piece of fucking junk. It's got too many mechanical problems. In other words, he was implying that you'd have to be fucking rich to actually fix that car. And so, like so many exotic cars, you really have to be rich because they will break and they're going to cost you an arm and a leg to fix. But they are beautiful. You know, look at that white sedan there. Bentley Continental Spur, I guess that's what these models are. Yeah. One of the things I like over here, see if I can show this to you actually, is look at this dealership though. Look at the cars, the way they're fixed up on the second floor. Often do you see that? Look at that. How fucking cool is that? Yeah, that one's for you, Ben. Yeah, Ben loves them exotic automobiles. Look at this typical Ontario driver driving real slow, fucking old man driving an Impala. A car where decades ago was one of the best-selling cars. Not just in North America, but like the world probably. And yet now it's like, it's going way down there. Way down. You know what I mean? Yeah, and yesterday I took the day off, man, and then go fucking film fuck all. I only went to the store to get a few things. That was it, man. I was so exhausted from walking approximately 10 clicks or more the day before. And yeah, that guy was looking at me all googly-eyed, and just making a whole movie here. And anyway, so oh yeah, check this out. Here, AJ, that was for you there. Look at that Pathfinder over there. Rusted. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, yesterday I decided to take the fucking day off, and was too exhausted from walking approximately 10 clicks or more from Friday in Beaconsfield, Point Claire. Hey, look at that, eh? That's pretty cool. Look at that background. You can see the mountain, or part of it. How neat is that? Mix of residential and commercial. It's not exactly the nicest area, and I forgot to point out actually that this is, you know, I'm not sure, I was thinking this is the TMR part of town, but no, I think it's part of Saint Laurent. Or Cote de Nieiges, sorry. No, sorry, that's what it is, Cote de Nieiges. Look at this place, eh? Le Jardin des Fleurs. How come the windows are all painted? Seriously, that looks like, looks sketch to me. Fuck. What, do you think pedophiles are going to be watching the kids playing? I mean, come on! Anyway, I don't want to, you know what, I'm not even going to go there. There are enough things just like you out there that irk me. Fuck me running. What street is this here? This old Crevier station. Crevier is an old chain of gas stations here in Quebec. Oh, I like that classic ding that fucking wedge of cheese Prius just made. And Maynard Street. See that? $1.22. It should be like $1.10. But that's Quebec. Always get fucked over, as usual. And the price of gas is so high, those of you who aren't into automobiles like me, or not into the cars, that a lot of small gas stations like this just closed over the last 10-15 years because they just can't make money on the gas. They can't. Okay, anyway, whatever. Look at this old garage here. Check this out. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to come back down here like I did it. I was here in the fall. Look at this old Chevy Blazer. This one goes out to you, Andrew, and all the other guys who have these trucks or had them or whatever. There's an old BMW. I think that's a 728i 80s. Let's look at that first. 735i, excuse me. Man, that thing is fucking nice. Look at the shape of that thing. Man, that thing is clean. It's just sitting in the snow like that. Wow. Look at that paint even. Then you have this old workhorse. See, that Chevy, which is mid-80s, 85, 6, 7. This is actually an icon to what Chevrolet used to be. And GMC, which is the same thing. Because there's still places, look, there's still a lot of garages that have these that are still being used for plows or pickups or Blazers. Because they're just they're dead unreliable. You can't kill these fucking things, you know? Looks like maybe it had bodywork done on it because it doesn't seem really rusty. Too bad for the fence, can't really see inside though. Unfortunately. Yeah, this guy likes the old European stuff. Look, old Mercedes again. Looks like an SL. Another older Mercedes. And there's an old 500 SL actually on the end here. Look at this, a wagon. A wagon. See, it's not just a walk about the streets, it's a walk about really what you see on the street, specifically cars. Here's an old SL, it's got some rust issues. These must be great cars because there's so many of these still left, or even, okay, there's way less of them on the road here in the Northeast, but they're great cars, you know? They're obviously very well made. And I think they were even better made than that bigger SL that I saw over there, the first one. Yeah, what street is this? What's the street? You know, what's weird is over here, right, is look at, you see these office buildings, industrial buildings, and I'm walking from here, I was walking down there, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm like, what's with all these fucking cars parked here, you know, like, what, all these people working? You know, it's like when I was in Montreal North the other day, and last weekend. Matter of fact, it was a Sunday, a week ago. And I'm like, what the fuck? There's all these places open, these garages, you know, and more garage body shops, and all these people are working. It's fucking Sunday. Go home and spend time with your kids or wife or whatever, you know. It's disturbing today, the whole almighty dollar. And then when I stopped to take a piss there at this building over there where I showed that silver rusty Pathfinder, I thought to myself, boy, you know, I remember there was a time when Sundays everything was closed, you know, unless it was a restaurant or a convenience store or something. All the stores were closed. It was a law, you know. And I think people were better off that way. Look at this, eh? Some road work. Yeah. Look at this fucking old, look at this old, really old house. It seems to stick out like a needle in a haystack, doesn't it? Oh my God, you know what? I remember this here. Look at this cemetery here. It's a Jewish cemetery, and I remember this because one time I went over here to look for an apartment, and yeah, I was with my mom, and she was helping me out, you know, because she has a car, right? And she had a phone and all that. I didn't even have a cell phone years ago. And anyway, yeah, so I go to look at an apartment that I think the apartment building is coming up over there. I walk in, I'm like, oh, nice place, you know, looks cozy, nice colors, blah, blah, blah. I look out the fucking window, this huge living room window or the patio door, and I see this graveyard. I'm like, no, that's it. Okay, we're out here. And I started laughing out loud when I saw that, because I mean, I like horror movies and all that, and I like hearses, but I don't want to fucking live next to the dead, even though there's no threat. It's just you see enough zombie movies, and it's just really creepy, I think. I mean, you know, yeah, again, they're not going to bother me. It's just weird. Don't you think it's weird? Anyway, you know, I'm sure some people obviously don't have a problem with that, but I just think it's fucking strange. Frankly. What's this? SBR. Yeah, well, this street got kind of dull all of a sudden, eh? Seriously? Oh, I should mention we did cross the street Mountain Sights. And that is That's been known for years to be a street for trouble with crime. Look here. Wow, look at the size of that place, eh? You know, people are dying to get in there. I've had a few people in my life thought I was a Jew, but I think they were Arab. So, I don't know. You know, got a pearly tongue, you know, very English, very charismatic sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell is that fucking building, man? Where's that apartment building? I saw oh, you know what? Whatever, I don't know. I'm not gonna rack my brain over it. All I'm looking at over there is that no parking sign. Makes me think of like snow removal operations that would happen. Yeah, one of you guys asked me that actually recently. They're like, "Oh, you gonna any snow removal operations gonna go on?" I'm like, "Nope, not enough snow." Like I said in the beginning of the video, beautiful entrance, eh? Like I said in the video, for the past month. What the hell is this? 6697 to 1937. Oh man, I don't know that. Must be before Christ or something. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? So yeah, anyway, geez, I totally lost my train of thought now. Totally fucking lost my train of thought. You know what? I'm gonna cross here because it's getting kind of boring over here now. And I think that, oh yeah, the snow removal shiz, that's what I was talking about. And I don't feel like crossing here. Look at that crap here. I'm gonna have to turn this off for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna look at more cars here. Doesn't seem to be anything terribly interesting, but it doesn't hurt to take a little peek here off de la Savane Street. You never know, these old garages, sometimes they have an old truck or car, as you just saw. You know, something I might dig, and you might dig as well. Whoa, nice Beamer. 5 Series? 90s? Nice. There's a guy I know, I'm friends with, you know, more on Facebook than anything, and, you know, he's a nice guy, he's a cool guy, you know, but it's funny because it seems like everything he posts when it comes to cars is always BMW. And recently I felt like saying, dude, what the fuck? Why is everything with you at BMW? You don't like anything else, for Christ's sake? Oh my god, what's that? Is that a Caprice? Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, it's an old Chevy. Oh, I thought it was a Caprice. That would have been cool. Yeah, you know, it's like, there are people like that. You know, they, well, there's an old sign, eh? There are people that are like that. That's all they like, is just one make of car. You know, only like Mercedes. They only like BMW, you know, and yada, yada, yada. So, well, I was planning to see if I can go north somewhere. I'd like to cross the Metropolitan Highway and go into Saint Laurent and see if I go to the Saint Laurent sub, which is the CN line, the CN Saint Laurent. Wow, look at some nice fucking rides here, nice Beamers. There's another older 5 Series. Very nice. Yeah. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to get more interesting around here. Look, there's an old Ford still being used to plow snow. It's actually got a good body on it, oddly enough. It seems, must have been really rust-proof. Look, there's no rust on there. The paint's good on it. You know, I bet you $100 that truck's from the south, actually, because those fucking trucks, they really rust. Oh, there wasn't a no parking sign. It was a speed limit sign in orange. Yeah, I'm sure it must be an orange because there's a fucking problem with speeding here. I mean, look at this straight line you got here, you know? Well, I think I'm going to stop here at the light because, again, like I said, doesn't seem to be anything else interesting. I'm sure as hell not interested in these fucking typical modern-day condos with their gray facades. No, I'm on a hunt for the old stuff. Old cars, old buildings, old signs, whatever. Old stuff's the best stuff. You know? It smells good though here. I don't know, you know, I'll tell you something though. I honestly was convinced for a while, not convinced, but I was honestly thinking for a while, I'm like, oh, maybe it's always cloudy like this, cloudy every day like this. here in the Northeast because, you know, it's a Donald Trump curse, you know? Maybe that's what it is, because he's from New York. I'm looking at this cloud up there. You see that where I'm pointing? It's weird. It's all circular. Now it looks like a G. Fucking kind of strange. It almost looks like friggin' portal. I got my eye on that. I've seen videos of stuff like that, you know, or a portal opening up or closing for oh, scrap. There's a scrap coming. Yeah. What is this? It's all fucking closed. What is this place? Oh, hybrid scrap. You heard that? Probably an ambulance. I'm not positive though. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna hitch on to the street and go north. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this very old hydrant. Probably from the 30s or 40s. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right at this lot over here. Now, this is interesting because I've never been right here before. I've never gone this furthest. I've never been this far east on this street, frankly. So it's interesting. This is typical, again, of so many old areas and cities. You have, look, you have partly industrial, and then all of a sudden it's residential on the left here. So, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll give you one last zoomed in look here of part this view as a mountain. Montreal'S here in the Cote district. I wish I could know what the fuck. Where's the fucking street sign? I'd like to at least tell you, finish off by knowing what the hell street I'm on here. What's the cross street here? Cross street is... I don't know where the fuck it is. Where's the sign? God, I'm blind. I can't see it. Oh fuck, I think it's right there. This Blvd. I'll show you that in a second. There it is. I fucking blew it. It's right over there. Oh, I can't fucking see that. That's terrible. Whoop. Kindersley? Son of a bitch. I think that thing's shifted. I don't think that's showing correctly, actually. Let's see. It is... Where is it? Yeah, the sign shifted. The wind must have fucking blown it. Sounds kind of good, eh? 6-cylinder. Sounds like a fucking Jeep. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you liked it. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to mosey on up here on Kindersley.